The dance community doesn't do a very good job in its representation of diversity. In 2022, statistics showed that 61.9% of the dance community's population was white, 17.4% were African American, and only 10.6% were of a different ethnicity. By the end of my speech, I want my audience to understand how diversity plays a crucial role in the world of dance. I have been involved in all styles of dance for the past 16 years. I've been a competitive dancer for the last 12, and I have multiple national and regional titles. Today, I will be discussing different aspects of diversity that are present throughout the dance world. I'll be touching on multiple points regarding this topic, including what each style of dance is and what it offers, racism that is present throughout the world of dance, and figures who had an influence on this community while also challenging stereotypes. First, I'll be discussing the diversity that the major styles of dance offer. There are various different styles of dance, but by understanding the major ones, the difference is very clear. Ballet is considered the foundation of all dance. Stated in a 2018 article by the Campanile, it's unsurprising that many students begin with ballet before expanding to different genres. It helps introduce and develop skills displayed in a variety of dances. Ballet is most widely known for its graceful movement, which is also accompanied by classical music. Body alignment and discipline are established in this style. Jazz is another one of the major styles of dance. This style originated in New Orleans and is composed of elements of tap, ballet, and it comes from African roots. Jazz has room for creative choice since it is more stylized. Dancers can make independent choices regarding their dynamics and textures within the movements they are given. Stated in the same article by the Campanile, strong technique is crucial for the turns and jumps that are commonly used in jazz routines. A sufficient ballet background is encouraged to assist with grace and balance. Once dancers of different backgrounds started challenging the typical norms of the dance world, backlash was received. People of different ethnicities in the dance community face racism in many different forms and many different ways every single day. An example of a stereotype that most African American students and teachers face is that the only style of dance they can do is hip-hop. This stereotype comes from the fact that hip-hop is culturally rooted within the African American community. An article written in 2021 by Jocelyn Mathis Reed, published by InDance, called Transcending Racism in the Dance World, says that her presence there conveniently served to diversify the program, but only on superficial terms. Even though she was qualified and professionally trained to teach other styles of dance, her colleagues continually referred to her as the hip-hop teacher. She loves teaching hip-hop, but she resents the fact that it's the only form of dance she can teach because she's Black. Oftentimes, dancers who are of a different race face rude remarks for no other reason solely than their ethnicity. An example of this is presented in the same article when the author says that she was pulled to the side by the director of a dance program who asked her to confirm that she would not raise any racial discrimination issues against that institution because they had had problems with Black dancers in the past, and they hoped she was not that kind of Black person. She said she was left speechless and disempowered. Another example of remarks of the author of this article faced is when she was once told by a Black instructor that she must have been trained by a white instructor to be as good as she is. In the dance community, there are several influential figures who challenged the normal boundaries of dance during the time period of their life. Figures like Alvin Ailey inspired new styles of dance that weren't commonly seen and what the world wasn't used to. Ailey's goal was to continue to develop storytelling through dance within the African American dance community. He was born into poverty in Texas and experienced the horrors of racism in the South during this period. He used the experiences of his life, as well as experiences of the average African American person, and integrated it into the choreography that he created. An article on Ailey's legacy written by Kayla Stewart for PBS in 2022 states, the choreographer used his life, a living demonstration of challenges and possibilities of Black American life, to inform his immense body of work. By capturing the negative experiences of African American life during the time period he was alive, he believed he could use art to make a difference in the stereotypes that his community often faced. The works he produced were often a reflection of himself. He was a gay Black man from Texas who challenged the boundaries of what was acceptable during the time period of his life. In the same article from PBS, Stewart says, the choreographer believed that art was a tool that could instigate change and believed that through dance, people in and outside the Black American community could expand their awareness of the diversity of Black American life. To bring his visions to life, instead of hiring dancers with the most extensive training, Ailey hired dancers for his company based on their talent and their ability to absorb the meaning of a composition and convey truth to an audience. To conclude, the use of different experiences within Ailey's work allowed for future generations to draw inspiration from him. Ailey's work is still widely known today. As I've discussed, as well as diversity within the styles of dance, diversity is also presented through a growing pool of dancers from different ethnicities, as well as people using their background as a way to promote awareness and also change. I hope by presenting these points, my audience has learned one or more ways that diversity plays a crucial role in the dance world. As time has passed, the dance community is becoming accepting of differences. This opens new doors to continue to expand dance in all aspects. As Alvin Ailey once said, dance has the power to bridge gaps, break down barriers, and unite people from all walks of life. By celebrating diversity, we can accomplish just that.